Ion Radio. I'm John.
And I'm Ken.
And today we have the first of our brand new series called The High Ground.
That's right. So this series is going to be a series of competitive lists that were in major tournaments. So today's, I think, comes from Adepticon 2022.
Yes. So if you haven't listened to it, we have a podcast that we do with some of our friends, Ryan and Garrett, called The Command Stack, which goes over major tournaments and major lists. Usually we do the top 4 lists at major tournaments. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to take those top lists and see what they look like when they hit the table.
So today's 2 lists, we have both Agate lists, are positions 1 and 2 from Adepticon. Position 1 is Mackenzie flying an assault frigate Agate list, and then Luke out, who's playing a Starhawk Agate list.
So to decide who gets to play first, we're going to rock, paper, scissors, and then flip a coin to see which player gets that. So ready?
Yep. All right,
So I get to flip it. This side is Mackenzie's fleet, and this is Lucas. Ready? You're playing Lucas's fleet.
All right, so
Let's check out the fleets and get right to the battle. This is Mackenzie's Adepticon 2022 first place fleet. It is an Agate fleet. Agate is on an assault frigate Mk2 A. He has Major Derlin, Ruthless Strategists, Reinforced Blast Doors, Linked Turbo Laser Towers, and the Gallant Haven title. I have a Nebula B escort frigate with Cazares, a GR-75 medium transport with 8R Talon, Bomber Command, and boosted comms. Then I have a GR-75 medium transport with Torn Far, CommsNet, and Bright Hope. For fighters, I have Dutch Vander, Hera Syndulla in her Ghost. Now I have to say it's not an X-Wing. Lando Calrissian in the Millennium Falcon, Wedge Antilles, 2 Scourge H6 bombers, and 1 VCX 100 freighter.
coming in at 391 points is Lucas's fleet. Lucas has a Kyrsta Agate fleet. Kyrsta's on a Starhawk Mark 1 with Walex Blissix, Expert Shield Tech, Local Fire Control, Proximity Mines, Point Defense Ion Cannons, Linked Turbo Laser Towers, and the Unity title. Second ship is a GR-75 Medium Transport Flotilla with Leia Organa, CommsNet, and Proximity Mines. And we have another GR-75 Medium Transport with Torn Far, Bright Hope, and more Proximity Mines. 4 squadrons. We have Shara Bay in her A-Wings, a VCX 100 freighter, Lando Calrissian on the Millennium Falcon, a Lancer pursuit craft, and 4 YT 2400 squadrons.
Ken has decided to go second, so I am first, and I have Mark for Destruction, Contested Outpost, and Salvage Run to pick from. I'm going to be playing Mark for Destruction. I think this will lead to him scoring less points off of me, but we will have to see at the end. Here's my setup of the Agate. She gave me an additional redirect. I think that will be the most useful. I have Cazares here, both going speed 1. Bright Hope with Tauren, going speed 1. And 8R Talon, going speed 1. I have a group of fighters here, and Lando and the Scourges right there.
Here's Lucas's fleet. We have the Starhawk with Kyrsta Agate over here at speed 2. The two GR-75s, this one over here is Bright Hope. Both those at speed 1. And my whole mess of squadrons hanging out right here behind the dust field, and we're going to see how much damage we can do onto some assault frigates.
We're going to activate Cazares. We're going to reveal a Navigate, and we're going to take it as a token. I have this mine double arced, and I have Torn Far, and I have double blue dice, so it should die. We're going to shoot the side first. Dies.
It's gone.
Bam! Look at that. First kill of the game. 0 point score. And we're going to move ahead 1. Right to there.
Leia Organa, we have a squadron. We're going to bank that as a token for right now, and then we're going to move forward speed 1, like so.
We're going to go with Torin herself. She's revealing a Navigate. We're taking it as a token, and we're moving speed 1.
Torn Far, Nav, we're going to take that as a token and then move at speed 1.
Adar Talon's going to go. He's got a Nav, taking it as a token. And I think I'm going to run over my VCX as I move to here.
Starhawk, Nav, take that as a token. And moving ahead at speed 2.
Agate says, I will take a Navigate. We will take it as a token. And we're going to move ahead speed 1 straight. Right to there. Start of the squadron phase. Hera gives both Wedge and Dutch Rogue. Then we're going to move these guys, their speed 3, to be on this field.
Okay, we're going to start by moving Shara. She can easily jump over here. And we're going to move our VCX.
We're going to move our VCX right to there. And then I have hard decisions to make. And we will make Lando move to here.
I'm down to rogues, so let's get the Lancer first. Over to here. Lando only moves 3. He's going to jump out right here, avoiding getting shot by the Death Star.
We're going to move Dutch, who's 3, out to about there, and then move his friend right next.
YTs. The ones in the back first. Pop this guy here. And this one is going to tuck in right next to Lando over here.
Last squadron to go is going to be Hera, and she's going to move herself right there.
End of round. We've got Purgles to move. So we're going to start with this guy over here. And he's going to come right here next to your squadrons.
This Purgle over here is going to hightail it out of here. We're going to start this turn 2 off with Bright Hope. It's got a squadron, and we're going to be passing it over here to Cazares. And then I'm going to go speed 1 by turning it like that. I do not land at distance 1. I do not land at distance 1, just barely. So we're going to sit it right there.
Tier 75 with Torn Far Nav, we're going to use that. Increase to speed 2. This funky inside turn.
We're going to go with Cazares. We're going to be revealing a navigate, and we're going to be jumping up to speed 2. And we're going to do this inside turn, just like that.
Leia Organa, got a squadron. We're going to go ahead and use that. I'm going to leave the token where it's at. I can hit most of my squadrons, but the ones I really care about are back over here. So we're going to start with Shara, and she's going to jump. She can make it all the way up to Dutch. We're going to stay within range 1 here, so out there. And we're going to go ahead and take a shot at Dutch. So that's 3 blue dice. For 2.
Brace it, and take 1.
And we're going to move VCX. No shots, so we're just going to continue moving forward 1.
We're going to activate Adar Talon. He has a squadron. He's going to use it. We have boosted comms, so we're going to reach all the way up and touch Wedge. And then Wedge is going to come in here and tag up with Shara. So because Shara is activated, I get 6 dice with Wedge. And I'm in Torn Far's range bubble, so I get a reroll on this. So maybe I can one-shot her. That would be funny. For... reroll this. If I get a hit, Shara's done.
Yeah.
Shara's done.
Alright, so Shara's dead, but beforehand we get a counter. So counter 3 against Wedge. Doing 2 damage.
I brace it to 1. And then, I guess I don't activate... yeah, I don't activate anyone else. That's all I need to do, so after I'm done, Wedge is going to be 3 unactivated because of Adar Talon. And then we're going to jump up to speed 2 and move to here. Going to activate Agate's Hawk. Got a nav, we're going to use it as a dial. And I think I'm going to hit this mine. There's not much that I can do about it. But I think we're going to... yeah, maybe I won't.
Maybe not.
I'm going to jump up to speed 2, and I'm definitely going to hit that. Grab your distance. I was just out of hitting it last turn, which was sad.
2 blue dice. And against it are 2 hits. So face down though, fortunately. Starhawk, Confire, we're going to use that, or take that rather, as a token. No shots, speed 2, we're going to stay there, do a little jig jog. I'm going to temporarily move him out of my way. So I put this down, make sure it's locked in correctly.
Okay, we're going to start by moving my VCX up to here. And then I have one more thing I need to move, and we're going to move this bomber into this void right there. 2.
Alright, we're going to start Lancer, who is rogue, is going to come up, lock down both Dutch and Wedge. I'm going to fire at Wedge to get started. So that's 3 blues. For 2 hits.
Raise it to 1.
And then we'll bring in one of my YT 2400s. Locking down Wedge, firing at Wedge here. For 1, I guess. Jeez.
Wedge takes that 1. We're going to start with Dutch. Dutch is going to shoot at that Lancer with 3 dice. I am in Torin range. For take 3 damage. Because I do a damage, Dutch does an additional damage because you're activated, killing you.
Yep.
Then Wedge is going to attack that YT with 6 dice. Jumped out. Reroll 1 with Torin. Take 2.
Okay. So we're going to move some more of my YT 2400s in. So we go right up here. So lock both of them down, but we're going to shoot at Wedge again. So 4 blue dice against Wedge. For 3, and you can't use one of your braces, but that doesn't matter. I believe I kill.
Yes, you do. Wedge got his points worth.
I think he did, definitely. And I've got another YT, and I'm going to move this up and go after your VCX. So that's all damage. Well, 2.
Okay, so my activation. And we're going to move this guy. I mean, you might as well shoot with him. He's got 2 dice, so he's going to come in here, and he's going to shoot, I don't know, that guy.
Okay.
With 2 blues. Or reroll with Torin. Or take 1. And then Hera's going to fly over into this brawl. Jeez. That's the cheapest one.
Should be.
And we're going to attack the guy on 6 with, I think she's 2 blues and 2 blacks. It's been a while since I've used her. Yep. For take 3.
Okay, 3 damage. And then I get to bring in yet another YT 2400.
You can't land past that line.
But I can definitely make it here, and I do believe that would be within range 1. Yep, going after the VCX again. For 2. I am so far out of torn range, probably far. And then I can activate Lando. Lando, I think, is going to sneak in here. See if Lando, let's see if Lando can't do something about that VCX. The Lando has 2 blues, a black, and a red, I believe. 3.
1 health.
So close.
Now my guy is going to fly in, Lando. He's distance 3. We're going to fly in to here. Lock down what we can. Usually we're going to fly to here. And then shoot the guy on 5.
Okay.
Lando's the same. Probably won't get the double though.
Got the wrong double.
Take 3.
Still did 3 damage though, John.
I think that's going to do it, and now we're going to be pergolaring it.
We do get to Purgle. I'm just going to start getting these things out of the way here. Because otherwise this is just going to cost me problems.
This one is going to fly straight toward your ships. He's just hanging out by that dust field. On to turn 3. Start of turn 3, we're going to start with Agate. We're revealing a engineering. Perfect. We're going to get rid of 1 damage card and waste the other one. And then we're going to flak everything out my side, which is all of your stuffs except for your VCX. So we're going to start with this squadron on 2. I am also just in Tauren far range. That's why I have to do it now. So squadron on 2, 2 blue dice. Reroll this with Tauren. 1 damage. And then I'm going to click this guy, because he's at distance 1, for damage, and kill it with Ruthless.
Okay.
Then we're going to attack the guy that's on 3 health. 2 blue dice. And then we're going to reroll 1. None. Then we're going to attack the guy on 4 health. Reroll this with Tauren. Take 2.
So is this one here?
Yes. And then we will Ruthless him with this guy. Then we're going to attack the guy on 6. Reroll with Tauren. Take 2. And we will Ruthless him with... I don't think I actually have that much engaged. Nope, it's just this guy, so we'll Ruthless...
So it was...
No, just take 2.
Just take 2.
I've decided not to. And then we're going to attack Lando. Or reroll. Take 1.
So we're going to activate Leia Organa. We've got squadrons. We're going to use that. We're going to spend the dial, but not the token. We're going to relay through the VCX to this guy here. We're going to... Let's polish off the VCX while we're at it. 3 blues. That is a dead VCX. Can't move because I'm engaged with a couple of squadrons here. Well, Hera in particular. And then with the VCX, I think I'm actually just not going to use that extra one and be done with it, so not activate the VCX. We're moving at speed 1 with Leia. Continue on.
Adar Talon is revealing a squadron. We have boosted comms, so we're going to activate 2 squadrons. We're going to activate Dutch. Dutch is going to fly himself over to here, and we're going to shoot Lando with 3 blue dice. I am still inside range of Tauren Bar. Or reroll this. Take 3.
So I'm going to brace that to 2.
And activate yourself.
Yep. 2.
And then we're going to activate this guy, and we're going to move basically in front of me here, and we're going to shoot the guy that's on 4 health. They're normally 2 blue. Yep. I think though that moves him outside. Nope, he's still in. Reroll this. 4, take 1. And then Adar says, hey man, you can now be unactivated. And then we're moving 2. And we're gonna jump up to here.
So, Torn Farm, nav, use it as a dial. We're jumping to speed 3. And now my Torn's finally in range of some stuff.
I'm gonna activate my Yavaris, Squadrons, and I'm debating how I want to do it. I think what we're gonna do is we'll activate all 3. Let's just do that. So we're gonna start with this guy. He's going to shoot against the guy that has 3 health there.
Mm-hmm.
He's choosing to not move and use Yavaris to gain an additional dice. So that's going to be 3 blue dice against you.
Mm-hmm.
4, re-rolling 1 with Torrent. For 1. So he can't move. And then my guy here is going to shoot at Lando.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to use Yavaris as well and stay still, so I'm going to get 4 blue dice. 4. Re-rolling this one. Block your good one. You'll take 2 if you brace it, and then an additional 1 because of you're activated.
Brace it to 2. Take 3 anyways. But at least I'm not dead.
There we go. So now we flak. We're going to start with Lando.
Okay.
I need a hit. And I hit Torrent. Lando's dead.
Yeah, Lando is... Well, not necessarily.
You 2.
It is 2?
Yes.
Then I am dead. Because I can cancel, or I can force you to reroll 1.
And then we're going to attack the guy that's on 2 health here. 4. He's going to survive. That's why I needed to get Hera in range. Oh well. And then we're going to reroll. That was the reroll.
That was the reroll.
So that's 1 on him.
Yep.
And then we're going to shoot that guy out.
3.
This is out the side.
Mm-hmm.
4 reroll. 2.
2, but you've got him double arc, so... There's a hit.
Dead. Okay. And then we're going speed 2, and I think we're going to jump up to speed 3 here with the token and figure out where I want to move. And I do that legally. I do that. I'm going to just slide this guy. Let's see. This token. Right to there. And that spends the token.
And move your guy back. Activating the Starhawk Confire, we'll use that as the dial. So my first shot, we're going to go up against the side of, I believe that's your Bright Hope.
It is.
So my front, you get to reduce this by 1 as a Bright Hope. I really need an accuracy, so...
Reduce it by 100.
Yeah, here's what we're going to do. We are going to LTT this one. We didn't want a Confire in, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to spend the dial and the token. Bringing in a blue. We're going to re-roll a blue. I take it that's going to get scattered away.
That gets scattered. She lives for another day.
Wow. Alright, then we're going to go long range, my side and the side of the FB. It's 2 red dice. There's the accuracy. LTT. Wow. That is not what I wanted to do. at speed 2. And I am going to overlap a mess of squadrons. I will definitely overlap.
I did not flag that guy.
You did not. Yeah, you did.
He was
on 3.
He was on...
He's going to get overlapped. Might not get Hera.
Definitely.
Don't think I got Lando either.
You did not?
So you have those 2 squadrons to place.
I'm going to reveal a squadron, I'm going to take it, and we're going to pass it over to Adar's ship. I have Ken's guy, because I could place it just double arced, so we're going to roll 2 blacks against it and hope that we get a hit.
Okay, you killed it twice, John.
And then I think I'm going to ram into you, because I don't think I can really do anything. Maybe pull alongside? Let's try that. We'll try to attempt to pull alongside. I fit.
You just fit? Look at that.
I just fit, but then you obliterate me next turn because you get 2 shots on me. Because... Oh, no. You can take 1 shot. I'm doing my thing. We're going to go with Hera. Hera doesn't give it to anyone because everyone's already gotten it. And we're going to jump ourselves over to here. And we're going to attack that guy. We're going to keep in range 3 because I just need 1 of Torin, so that's 2 blues and 2 blacks. 1.
Wow.
Playing dicey games is what we're playing.
You really are here, John.
And then you made this really, really complicated because of your Starhawk.
Yeah, well, that's half the fun with Lando. He can maneuver around.
I know he can get there because he can get to about there.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So
about right.
I'm just going to move him here, and he'll be in distance 1. Is this Bright Hope?
That is Bright Hope, yes.
Okay, then instead we will position ourselves here to be in range 1 of the front of that ship.
Okay.
And then we're going to attack you. Red and a blue. Set that to a double by discarding a brace.
Well...
You take 2.
Bomber, and I have to take 2. So, alright, we lose 1 off the front and take another. I only have 1 squadron left, John.
You attack Lando?
And I guess I'm going to attack Lando here. But the VCX does get 3 blue, and I'm within Torin range. So we'll Torin that one. 2.
Brace it to 1.
At least I did a damage on Lando with the VCX. And Purgles. So with Purgles, I'm going to take this one over in the corner here. Move him like so.
This Purgle is hightailing it out of here. We're going to go with Torin Farr first. She is revealing a squadron. She's going to reach that squadron over to Lando. Lando is going to attack your transport ship. And it does not want to say anything. Set that to a double. Woo!
Wow.
Take 3.
Well, that kind of would kill me, wouldn't it? So, I think just even the 2 will kill me.
It straight kills you.
Yeah.
The blue doesn't matter.
Doesn't even matter. Yeah. So, there goes this transport. Wow. Lando can be mean.
And then we're going to jump up to speed 2. And, well, actually, do we not jump to speed 2? No, I could just do that. Yeah, speed 1 to there.
We're going to activate the Starhawk here. Confire, we'll use that as the dial. Let's go after the... I have your closest transport double arc. So I'm going to use my side into the side of it. Let's see if we can't kill the sucker right off the bat. Oof. It would kill you if I can do something. Let's LTT first. No. Okay, we are within torn far range. So we can reroll one of these blues. I'm seeing this scatter go away. Confire and a blue.
Scatter it.
Cool. I really want this thing dead, so let's go forward shot in the same one. So switch a couple dice around. Really need an accuracy. Watch all 6 of them show up. Well, there's the accuracy. You're dead. I'm gonna clearly, I think that's gonna block the scatter. You can do 2 of these. Reroll 2 at close range, right?
Correct.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm also Bright Hope. So
Yeah, it's got to be Bright Hope. So yeah, here's LTT. I can't do anything about that. So yeah, because I'm not gonna be able to improve that.
Reroll both of those.
Yep, I need 1 hit to show up on these.
Yep.
Yep. So at least I killed the transport. Yay. Staying at speed 2. Actually, I might. I don't think I'm actually going to hit it, but Tater will bump him out of the way so I can get that. Hit 3. So, don't think that will actually. Or will it?
You definitely overlap.
Okay, so then we'll go 1 forward, which will definitely be him.
I might be to place this guy where I want.
And then this guy. Well, this guy would have been here. So.
We're gonna go with Adar, or Agate's ship, and we're gonna be discarding this with an engineering dial and wasting the other one again. So what we're going to do is we're going to shoot obstructed, so we're going to drop a red dice into the side of Bright Hope. 2 reds and a blue. Block your scatter. Take 3.
You roll a double.
Take 3. So it's only 2.
Yeah, it's 2 because of
Bright Hope.
Bright Hope. There's 1, and we take 1 more.
Okay, and then we're going to flak out the front this mine. It is obstructed because it's on the Purgle itself, but I got Link Turbo Laser Tower, so it should be able to take care of it. I don't even need a Link. Kills it. So then I need to figure out how I'm going to move.
The Purgle's angry at you, though, by the way. So
I'm sure it is, but we're going to stay at speed 2 and do this maneuver.
we're going to do Torn Far. We have a nav. We'll use that as the dial. Beforehand, though, we're going to do some flacking. So I have Lando and the Black Scourge out the side, and then Hera and the Orange Scourge out the front. Everything's black die, so against Lando.
Okay, it's just 1, so.
Is 1.
Scourge.
Scourge is 1.
Hera.
Hera will take 1.
And then the other Scourge.
And the other Scourge will also take 1.
Okay.
And then I think I'm actually going to drop down to speed 2. And squeeze in right behind your Nebby.
Is this going to get overlapped?
Maybe or Scourge, yeah.
So, I'll put him here, and then put this guy right there. 8R Talons revealing a squadron, and I have too many tokens. So I think I passed myself the squadron token last, which is a mistake. So we're going to use that. Cool. Let's do this. So I have 3 squadrons. We're going to start by taking this guy up, and we're going to be moving him right here, and we're going to shoot into your rear with 2 blue dice bomber. 4, block your scatter, take a crit. Okay, and then we're going to take this guy, and he's going to jump over here, and he's going to attack your VCX.
Okay.
4, take 2, because I can't reroll because of Tauren, and then you can activate yourself.
Yep.
And then I have 1 more if I want to. And I think we're going to shoot you with Hera. And Hera shoots with a black and a blue non-bomber into your rear. So far, so good. Take 2.
Okay, we're going to scatter that way.
Perfect. And then we're going to say this guy can gain back with 8R. And I think I'm going to crash into you and kill you. I don't want to do that. We're going to... No, there's no way. That shouldn't unless our dials land, so... Like that.
That's nice and close, John.
Nice and close. So now we're going to activate Yavaris. Yavaris says, I will activate 3 squadrons, please. And what we're going to do is we're going to activate this guy. He's going to use Yavaris, and he's going to gain the extra blue dice, shoot you in the rear. 3 blue dice. Bomber. It's like what a decimator could be on steroids.
Kind of what I'm thinking.
Block your scatter, take 2.
Take 2. That would kill me, so we need to do something here. Re-roll one of the crits and hope for the best.
Hit.
It's a hit. Well, that does kill it. For those interested, it's a structural damage.
And then this little guy is going to come up, move as far as way over here, and then attack your VCX with 2 blue dice. Take 2.
2.
Then Lando's going to activate. He's going to shoot you with 2 blues, a black, and a red. No Lando shenanigans. 4, take 3.
3, so not quite dead yet.
Okay, and then he's going to move himself over to there. And then I'm going to flak you with 2 blue dice.
Yep.
If I get a hit.
It's hit.
Ah, it bounced! It bounced, Ken!
I saw that. It looked like a hit, John.
Oh
I'm gonna
well.
have a VCX that might get away. Probably not.
And we move ourselves to there. And that will do it for the round, and we get to move Purgles.
Purgle time. We're gonna move him like so.
Continuing our trek across the board. An attempt to stay alive. We have a navigate for our little friend. He's going to use it, and he's going to jump up to speed 3 and to do that. Okay. So after my transport moved, it made it so then Ken can't kill it, so we're going to call the game here. So Ken can explain what he'll do on his turn, and we'll just show you how things play out.
So the Starhawk will wind up activating. I'm going to flak a bunch of John's squadrons, but the most I could hope to do is 2. He's all rogue, so all that will be gone and out of range. I'm going to wind up moving at speed 2 in just even a failed attempt. And I could probably even drop to speed 1, but it doesn't matter, because I'm going to be so far out of range that I'll be there. And then, John, you'd have the rest of the activations for turn 5.
This guy moves, he avoids the Purgle before I flip it over. So he's now speed 3 there, will stay on the board, is out of range.
And that's going to be your first activation.
That's going to be my first activation. Everything else has navs and will stay on the board. I have Rogue, so I just have to move here, and between that, get 1 hit, so that squadron dies.
Yeah.
And we call it there because turn 6 will just be us moving our ships around. Okay, welcome back. That was a fun game.
That actually was a fun game. It was neat to play a high-class tournament winning list. Well, not tournament winning, but second place list. As opposed to usually what I play.
So, for me, I started playing, I'm like, I really like this. As I talked about it in the command stack, that anytime there's a strategic list, I will be more than happy to, a ruthless strategist, I'd be more than happy to try it. I love a Ruthless Strategist. It might be one of my favorite cards in the game, and this list does it very, very well.
It really does. Those Skirgs are great cannon fodder.
And then after you kill everything, they're pretty good at killing things.
Yeah,
so,
I was impressed.
This is the first time since 1.5 that I've actually successfully been able to use Yavaris.
Mm-hmm.
And I was very happy with it. Like, even just sitting my fighters there, adding the 1 die in, so I can add the dice of my choice, and so that gives it more power technically than flight controllers.
Agreed.
And it's 5 points. I lose the ability to move, but I was already locked, so I might as well stay there.
Yeah, I had stuff engaged, and actually that's really where the battle was won or lost, was within the squadrons. My hope was maybe I could get the Starhawk in close enough and take out the 2 transports and maybe start flakking. I almost wondered, well, I think even if I would have flaked out more, I would have maybe knocked out another 40 points worth of squadrons at most, which would not have changed the score of the game here. And all my points were in the squadrons.
Yes. So let's talk about the score. So I scored 192.
And I scored 63.
For a difference, it's like, what?
129.
129, so that's a 7-4.
Correct.
And that lands us in the same range that the original game played out at.
Yeah, so it's actually kind of neat that we could compare that. The scores were a little bit higher, but I think they must have played Salvage Run or something.
Or different objective. We don't know, so if you do know about that game, post it down in the comments.
And then for reference, we mentioned that we were timing this game, so we started out with 2 hours and 15 minutes. There's an hour and 8 minutes left. So some of that clearly is not on screen, because we edited that part out.
Yeah, so we just kept the timer rolling while we were doing our normal stuff. So there you have it. Mackenzie's Agate Assault Frigate list with Rogues ended up taking down Lucas's Starhawk Agate with Rogues list again. So congratulations to both of you guys for doing well in that tournament, and hope you appreciate watching the list flown here.
All right, so thank you so much for being a part and watching the High Ground episode. And thanks again to all of our patrons who have helped contribute to the channel. If you're interested in joining those ranks, the link is down below.
Until next time, I'm John.
And I'm Ken.
And I have the High Ground.